Seriously, look at that. Perfectly flaking away. It doesn't get much better than this. I really wish you could taste this through the camera because it is exceptionally good. I'm Shuey from Z Grills Australia, and I'm going to show you how to cook a whole snapper. Plus, we'll make a super easy herb-infused butter sauce to go with it. Oh man, this is gonna be good. I love the taste of snapper, and cooking a whole one is always a treat for me. There are a couple of things you want to look for when buying your fish if you aren't catching it yourself. The eyes should be clear and not cloudy. The flesh should be firm and shiny and should bounce back when touched. The gills should be pinky red and wet but not slimy. It should smell fresh, sort of like the water it came from. It will have a fishy smell, but it should never be overbearing. And if you are buying it, they should have already scaled it and gutted it for you. I suggest rinsing it when you get home and just patting it dry with some paper towel. Now all we need to do is make some large diagonal slits through the fish. This is just going to allow our seasoning to penetrate the flesh a little bit better. Flip it over and we'll just do the same on the opposite side. Most fish shops, if you ask them, will hold a fish up for you so you can have a look at it and smell it. If they don't, just go elsewhere. It's time to season the fish. Just place it on a baking tray and we're going to give it a good coating of extra virgin olive oil. This is going to give it a nice golden colour, and it's also going to allow our seasoning to stick. Don't forget to flip it over and oil the other side as well. Then I'm using some of Z Grill's Pork Delicious dust on this fish. I know, funny looking pig, but trust me, it works. Just place some of the seasoning into a metal shaker. Next up, you just want to give the fish a light coating of the Pork Delicious dust. Both sides. And don't forget to put some in the cavity as well. And just add any of the leftover Pork Delicious dust back into the resealable bag and it will keep it fresh for the next time you need to use it. Just add some butter inside that cavity and this is ready for the smoker. And this would be a great time to go and like the video. Today I'm going to be using my Z Grill 700 pellet smoker, and I want to be smoking this snapper at 232 degrees Celsius today. So we can start it up now. Easy enough to do, just turn the power on and set it to the smoke setting and lift the hood. You'll soon get a lot of smoke coming out of it. Don't worry though, that's quite normal. The smoke will settle shortly and you can hear the roar of the fire. So now we can close the hood and we can turn the dial around to our desired temp of 232 degrees Celsius. Today I'm using a mix of cherry, pecan and Australian hardwood pellets. This combo of pellets is my favourite. Why? Because it gives me a lovely smoky flavour. The smoke is at temp now so we can get the fish in there. And this is only going to take about 30 minutes for this 1.7 kilogram snapper to be fully cooked. If it was a bigger fish, I'd normally cook it for 40 minutes and flip it at the 20-minute mark. Now that that is done, it'd be a great time to subscribe to the channel. While you're there, hit that bell button. That bell button is going to allow you to be notified every time we upload new content. Today, we are cooking with a high indirect heat of 232 degrees Celsius. And all up, this cook's going to take around about 30 minutes for the internal temp of the fish to reach 63 degrees Celsius. Another test to check if the fish is ready, the flesh will flake apart pretty easily. Understandably, the size of the fish is going to determine how long you cook it. The average is 30 to 40 minutes. Let's make a butter herb sauce to drizzle over this fish once it's done. Into a pan over medium heat, we want to add some olive oil and some unsalted butter. Once the butter has melted, we can add some chives and some garlic. And we'll give that a stir for about a minute. And then we can add some lemon juice and some lemon zest. Give it a quick stir and we're going to remove that from the heat now. And then we're just going to season that with some salt and some pepper. And quickly stir that in and it's ready for the fish. This fish is going to taste amazing, but by adding that herb-infused butter sauce, it's going to take it up a notch or two. The snapper is ready and we can get it out of the smoker now. Oh, wow, look at that. And now we can just drizzle it with that herb-infused butter sauce. How good does that look? This is going to be some seriously good eating. As always, cheers for watching.